So this is part 30. I've done 31, going back to 30 because I want to try and keep everything in order. But anyway, so the problem now is I cracked the windscreen today. So I was putting all the frame together. I had the top and the bottom on. I was putting the sides on. Everything was going really well. I'd marked the middle, which I'm not sure whether you can see now. So mark the middle, put the frame, put the rubber on. So the rubber initially was too big. So it's not so bad if it's too small, but on this occasion it was too big. So I had to cut the rubber and then rejoin it. So I got some rubber glue. I cut it and then I had to take 20 mil off each side. So it was 40 mil too long. So I had to take 20 mil, and I took 20 mil off each side to keep it in the center because you have these cutouts around the outside. And if they're in the wrong place, then it makes it even worse for the screws. So anyway, so that was done, and the rubber seal was a nice fit around the screen. Sprayed a bit of soapy water on. Everything went together. It went together really well. Yeah, no problem at all. And then the first problem was the screws that came with that I got ordered new. As I'm hoping you can see in here, the heads are bigger on those than they are on these. So these are the original screws. These are all stainless steel and they're not UNF. I think they're UNC, I am not sure. Anyway, so these UNF threaded screws with the bigger heads, they screw into here. And the short ones that I had that were supposed to go in here, to go in through the bottom of here, behind the seal. You can't see that now because I put the seal back in again. But the countersink for the small heads was fine. But as soon as you put the bigger headed screws into there, the seal wouldn't go in. So I tried screwing it in a little bit more, and that's when the problem happened. So now, as you see with this, the thread sticks through and these go more or less face to face on this here. So now I have now cut these two so that they now, when they are up against the metal, they're flush at the back because they near enough go face to face. So I can't have any metal sticking out of the inside of the bracket. The top ones seemed to be okay, but obviously one of them was too long on here because that's where I chipped this on the top here. I thought I would have got away with it up there if that was the only damage that I did, but I didn't learn my lesson there. So I went down here and then I really did a good job. So I made the seal fit, and now I've got the brackets to fit and everything, but now I have to, now I've ordered some 5mm by 0.8 thread. Stainless steel countersunk screws with a small head, and now all of these have been tapped out to 5mm by 0.8, so that the new screws, and they're all hex heads, so I can use a long Allen key to go in here, because the other problem I had was that the screwdriver was always on the angle trying to get in here to try and screw that in. So that's sorted out now. So just waiting for the new screws to arrive. And then I've also had to now order a new windscreen. So I've ordered that now. And I'll have to wait for that to arrive. And in the meantime, I'll be looking for some other things to do around the car. One of these threads inside here also looks a bit damaged, so I'm going to have to do a bit of work in there as well. Maybe a helicoil. So one of these is a bit damaged. I was having a look today, so I'll have to figure out something with that as well, and I might do that before I actually put it in the car. But these are the trials and tribulations of doing this stuff. So here's the taps. Anyway, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. You know, the heads on the screws that I ordered in, supposed to be the right ones. The heads are too big and you can't get the seal in. So yeah, there we go.